Welcome in. It is game one of the World Series for the Melonheads versus the Pirates at the Super-Colossal Dome. We'll take a look at our roster. Ahmed is boosted fielding. Love to see that. Otherwise, normal boosts for our players. The twin boost for Ashley and Sydney. And Amir gets the sibling boost from Ahmed. Taking a quick glance at the Pirates lineup. Nothing looking too scary for Pirates. Their pro is Jason Kendall behind the dish, a little bit cold today. So let's get into it. Pittsburgh Pirates versus Super Duper Melonheads at the Super-Colossal Dome.
Don't even bother swinging because I'm not going to let you hit it.
Quick pitcher to first base connection for the first out. Nicky Winston down 0-2. Ground to the left side of the field. Keisha tosses it over to first base. Out for the second out of the inning. Debbie Nagasawa lays down a bunt. Pablo is there, tosses to first base for the third out of the inning. Quick 1-2-3 inning. Great start for the Melonheads. Pete batting a very serviceable 909 in these playoffs. Incredible. He is just too fast for most defenses to get out. Oh, and they have Billie Jean Blackwood on first base. I overlooked that. So she's their backyard kid. We will steal first base, take this first pitch, allowing Pete to steal. Good arm from Jason behind the dish. That'll limit our stealing options this game. Pablo grounds softly. Well, a little bit of miscommunication on first, but Billie Jean Blackwood still able to step on the bag and get Pablo out at first. Oh, I was scared off. Probably maybe could have scored there, but I was scared of getting tagged out. So with two runners in scoring position, that brings up Sydney Weber with one out. Pops it up to the right side of the field. Billie Jean Blackwood is there. Ashley cranks one to the outfield. The right fielder cannot make the play. Oh, Keisha sneaks in for the second run of the game. Ahmed swings at a high, strike one. Pops up to right. Skies one to right. But the right fielder comes up with the ball. Melonheads put up 2 on the Pirates in the bottom of the first inning. Fabian Callahan hits it deep to left field. That is gone for the Pirates' first run of the game, making it 2-1 Melonheads. Hits softly to second base. Amir does not make a mistake tossing to first base for the first out of the inning. Billie Jean Blackwood, though batting .600 in these playoffs, really does not have a lot of power, so we're going to pull the infield in. Keisha recovers the bobbled ball to make the second out of the inning. Grounds to the left side of the field. Keisha with the ball tosses to Sydney at first base for the third out of the inning. Love to see that. Melonheads do surrender a home run there to keep the game close, 2-1. Melonheads would like to create some distance here on offense. Sally lines to left. That ball's carrying, not quite enough juice to get out of the park. But she legs it into a double. Slow dribbler by Ahmed. Little cheese on the base paths allows Amir to get in safely to first base. Yeah, looks like a double play ball. Dangerous. Oh, but the third baseman flubs the throw. Gets Sally, the lead runner. But Vicky and Amir are safe. See if Pete can put this one in the outfield here. Pete grounds up the first base line. Is he fast enough to get there? He is not, but he moves the runners. And we'll see what Pablo can do with 2 down in the bottom of the second. Pablo puts it in almost exactly the same place that Pete just did. Billie Jean steps on the bag again for the third out of the inning. Got their 8-9-1 hitters. Rafael Hendricks pops it up to Sally Dobbs, who catches it for the first out of the inning. Stevie Lynn grounds to the right side of the infield. Sally Dobbs covers first and receives the ball for the second out of the inning. Bringing up the top of their order, top of the Pirates' order, Jason Kendall, who grounded out his first time up, I believe. Mason Kendall strikes out. That brings up our 3, 4, 5 hitters. Keisha Phillips, Sydney, and Ashley Weber. Count is 2-0. Keisha looks at ball 3. And she cranks the ball into right field. Right fielder has some trouble with it. Keisha's in there for a single. I don't think Keisha's fast enough to make it to second, so we'll have her stand on first base. Grounder. Keisha beats it out. Runners on 1 and 2. No outs for Ashley Weber. Count is even, 1-1. Well, that's a dangerous ball. That's a double play. Ashley Weber lines into the double play, giving the Pirates a power-up hit. Pirates defense has looked pretty good this game. A couple miscues, but overall pretty solid. Ahmed gets under it. That ball carries out to the outfield, hits off the wall on the fly. We're going to send Sydney home. Ahmed caught in a little bit of a pickle here. But he gets safe on second base. Melonheads extend the lead to 3-1. Sally lines into right field. That'll move Ahmed over, potentially bringing Ahmed home. Sally rounds first. Ahmed rounds third. This will be a close play at the plate, potentially. Billie Jean opts to throw it all the way over to third base, where Sally Dobbs has a stand-up triple. For the second game in a row, actually. Amir Khan looks at balls 1 and 2. Count is 2-0. Quick second baseman to first baseman throw on the grounder to get the Pirates out of the inning. But not before the Melonheads do a little bit of damage. 2 runs to extend the lead to 3. Mickey Winston grounds to the right side of the field. Sydney waits until Sally's there for the first out of the inning. Debbie Nagasawa up for the Pirates with 1 out. Cranks it to the right side of the field. Ramirez bobbles it, but is able to make the play for the second out of the inning. Fabian Callahan homered to deep left first time up at the plate, so we gotta respect her power here. Fabian Callahan quickly down 0-2. And she looks at strike 3. That is not what the Pirates wanted to see. Another scoreless inning for Sally Dobbs and the Melonheads. Vicky Kawaguchi, the 9-hole hitter, up to the plate. Vicky softly grounds to the infield. Pitcher's very slow. And Vicky does have the wheels to get there for a single. I don't think she has the wheels to get the second on a steal, though, so we'll just keep her at first base for right now. We'll see what Pete can do here at the top of the order. Ground ball to the second baseman, throws out Vicky. Pete safe at first. We will steal with Pete, taking this first pitch. Bobble fouls off. Count is even at 1-1. Count is even again, 2-2. Pablo pops up. Jason Kendall underneath it. Makes a mistake. Allowing the runners to advance. Pablo advances all the way to second base. Pete sneaks home while the third baseman's looking at the pitcher. A little bit of cheese on the base paths, but we will take it. Melonheads extend the lead to 4 runs in a 5-1 outing. Lance Lambert, the Pirates have had enough of him, bringing in Stevie Lint on the mound. Keisha wanted that one. Keisha pops up to center field. Shortstop goes under it. Sacrifice moves the runner. Sidney Weber looks at strike 1. That will be the third out of the inning, preventing Pablo from scoring. Well, Pirates very much still in this ball game, but they'll have to turn the bats on in a big way here. Only down 4. It's definitely possible to come back from 4 runs down. But maybe not when Sally's pitching like that. She pitches a dot on the inside corner. And another one for strike 2. Ahmed is there for the out. Billie Jean Blackwood is quite slow. Melonheads able to handle that without much difficulty. Bringing up Randolph Gluckert to the plate. He pops up to Sally Dobbs in the middle of the infield. Can she make the play? She cannot, but she tosses to first. Randolph is very slow, unable to get to first base safely. Middle of the order for the Melonheads. We got the 5, 6, 7, Ashley, Ahmed, Sally. Lines to the shortstop, who tosses to Billie Jean Blackwood for the first out of the inning. See what Ahmed can do. He bounced one off the wall earlier. And this one, it's got the height. Does it have the distance? It carries. It is gone. Ahmed with his first home run of the game, extending the lead to 5, 6-1 Melonheads. Pirates need to hold the Melonheads here to have a chance in the top of the 6th. Sally cranks it to left field. Left fielder's under it. Makes a mistake, bobbles the ball. Sally runs 2. Throws in, but not in time. Sally with the stand-up double. Amir hits it to right field. No one is there. Bloops in for a single. Or is it more? It's a double. Some miscommunication in the infield allows Sally to score. Amir advancing to 2. Sails it into the outfield, allowing the runners to advance. Amir rounds 3rd. Vicky heads toward 3rd. That will allow a run to score. Vicky's trying for home. She is in there for the inside the park home run. Off some defensive miscues by the Pittsburgh Pirates. Bringing up Pete Wheeler with 1 out, top of the order. Well, the Pirates were in this game, but the Melonheads really turning on the heat this inning in the bottom of the 5th. It would really be a big hole to dig out of, as Pete grounds one for a single. We will let Pete Steele take this first pitch. Only 1 out for Pablo Sanchez. He's looking to put it in the outfield. And he does. Hits it to the center fielder, who catches it but allows Pete to advance. Scoring our 10th run of the game. Melonheads 10, Pirates 1. Pirates have had enough of Stevie Lint, bringing in Billie Jean Blackwood on the mound. Keisha extending that single into a double. Sidney Weber pops up to shallow right field. The right fielder is not there. He bobbles the ball. Cannot catch up with Keisha at home, allowing Sidney to take second. Keisha extends the lead to 10. 11-1 Melonheads. Ashley Weber with a runner in scoring position, 2 down for the Melonheads. Ashley swings at a high strike 1. Oh, she lets one go. Watches strike 2. Billie Jean Blackwood with the acrobatic play to make the 3rd out. Mellon has really turned on the heat in the bottom of the 5th there. Pirates really looking for a miracle here in the top of the 6th, down to their last 3 outs. That is not going to do it. Raphael Hendricks goes down swinging for out number 1. Stevie Lynn pops up to the infield. Sally Dobbs running under it. And she is there for the 2nd out of the inning. Pirates down to their last out with their leadoff hitter, Jason Kendall, who unfortunately is 0 for 2 today.
Okay, I'm gonna throw this one right by.
And that is strike 2. Jason grounds to the infield. Keisha is there, tosses to Sidney at first base for the 3rd out of the inning. Melonheads win. 11-1, up 1-0 in the series. Take a 1-0 lead over the Pittsburgh Pirates with a commanding 11-1 victory. Take a quick glance at the stats for the game. Got contributions across the board. Lots of 3-hit games. Pete had a 3-hit game. Keisha with a 3-hit game. Sally with a 3-hit game. And Vicky with a 3-hit game. RBIs across the board. Had Pablo with 2. Ashley and Ahmed with 2. Vicky with 2. Vicky doesn't get a lot of RBIs, so that was that inside the park home run for Vicky that gave her the RBIs. So glad to see Vicky contributing in that way. So not the offensive outburst of our last 56-run game, but 11 runs is nothing to scoff at. So a great performance from our Melonheads here.